Here we go, back to our rendering, and today we want to focus on rendering a triangle, shall we? But first, so first of all, I want to implement this change layout function, which will make it super easy to transition an image from one layout to another. So we could specify everything, and we will just do that. I mean, we don't really have to specify everything, because, for example, source and destination mask are quite related to the layout. So if we have a transfer source optimal, then destination access mask should be transfer read. So I'm not sure where to find a table like this. Let's try to have a look. New layout and destination mask Vulkan. Let's see. Let's see if there is something in here. Wait idle. So there is really not image layout transition. Access masks. Let's see. If there is anything about the access masks. Memory dependency. Then we have the stage, and all of these are correlated with one another. Access types. Okay, so here's one table that should be quite useful. There's the pipeline stage, But what about the correlation between the mask and the layout? Let's see if we can find something for that as well. Layouts. Okay. Not quite yet. Access flags. VK access flag bits. Okay, here they are. So they're correlated with pipeline stages. What? What the hell? So this works, right? Okay. Nope, it doesn't. No, well, I mean, it doesn't because so it works with plain C structures, but not with the C++ ones. Fair enough. Okay, what we can do is to make some magic, and let's say image layout, right? Image layout. Source, image layout, destination. So we have a source and a destination. And here we switch on the source and we get all the types they can be. But we are really not going to use all of them, so we don't have any depth stencil attachment right now. Shader read-only optimal, yep, that can happen. General, undefined, well, we can leave that. Pre-initialized, read-only, that is stuff here is beyond our usage. Fragment density map, nope. Shading rate, shader present, no, shared present, nope. Stencil, not gonna use any stencil at this time. Pre-initialized, depth read only, stencil attachment. Or what about putting everything inside a lambda that returns auto match and that will get a VK image layout L layout as input, and boom, it does the trick. So this will return a stud tuple which hasn't been included, I guess. Or is it? Well, seems like it is working. So layout, we've got a tuple which will return an access flag, vk access flags, we already have the layout, and also it will return a pipeline stage flags, a pipe vk pipeline stage flags, which is not really a tuple but a simple pair. Now when we have an undefined, so let's get back to that bad boy table, which we don't have anymore. Okay, here it is. No, this is requirements. Okay, access flags and supported pipeline stage. So whenever there is a shader read access flag, shader read will be in the fragment shader. Well, usually that is where we are going to use things other than the vertices, the vertex buffer. But we are talking about images, so images are going to be used in a fragment shader. So whenever it is undefined, we are going to return an empty access flag where well, probably bottom of pipe, or we could say all graphics. So let's see if this is a thing. And when it is general, well, it can be the same. On color attachment, return so the access flag is vk access flag bits. Color attachment is it read or write? We don't really know, but color attachment is usually write. So what about color attachment? Color attachment out. Either read or write. VK pipeline stage flag bits color attachment output. So depth stencil attachment, return VK access flag bits depth stencil attachment write, and VK pipeline stage flag bits. There is no depth stencil. Depth stencil is either early fragment test bit or late fragment test bit. I don't know. Let's say early. And the depth stencil read only is probably going to be in the fragment shader depth stencil. That is not even listed. weight. So the depth stencil on this mic. Stop it. So what about this thing here? Let's see. Image layouts. C#. Depth stencil, read only. So return VK access flag bits, depth stencil attachment, read, I guess. Read only optimal. VK image layouts, okay. Depth stencil, read only optimal. What about it? Specify a layout for both depth and stencil image, allowing read-only access, attachment, stencil attachment, or in shaders. It is equivalent to read-only optimal. Depth, read-only, and stencil read-only. It is equivalent. So let's see who is VK image, who is referencing shader read only. Where are we? I don't even know where I ended up. then image must have been created. Image barriers. But still, we're probably not even going to use that anyway. Shader read. Which is the most common one. I want to get this right. VK access flag bits shader read VK pipeline stage flag bits shader fragment shader. And the transfer one, we are on a transfer source, so it's a read at a transfer stage. Destination is the transfer right, and still transfer pre-initialized. Well, it's same as these ones. Let's see, pre-initialized. So what about the pre-initialized one? And I lost again the table. Pipeline barrier, image barrier. Buffer, access flag bits. Okay, here it is. Dooby dooby doop. Sì.